Hello and welcome today with Ferdinand and Kiwi, and we're filming a mukbang. I just made some, what did I make?
Dumplings.
Yes!
Vegan, not super clean, but delicious dumplings. Because she said making the dough, what a batter is whole grain. The dough doesn't work that well, so it's refined flour, but nonetheless delicious, and I'm sure the fillings are healthy.
A lot of veggies.
AF.
Yeah, I'm so excited, and I asked on Instagram what we should talk about while we eat, and I got so many questions or just like topics, and we're just gonna pick like a couple. So yeah,
so
you wanna start?
Let's first start. So these are the dumplings. This is the sauce, right? What kind of sauce?
It's just peanut butter with soy sauce, lemon juice, water.
Oh, that sounds freaking delicious. And the recipe, we're not talking about that because she made a recipe coming on her channel at the same time, or
no,
tomorrow?
It's gonna be like on the next release.
Okay,
so
the next video will be the recipe.
Yeah.
And these are like the failed dumplings, right? So first we eat the good ones and then the failed ones?
Yeah, it doesn't really matter too much. It's the same. I just fail a little bit because I let them sit on the board for a bit too long, and then yeah, anyway, we'll just start eating.
But first, let's take a thumbnail picture. So that's how you take a thumbnail, you just hold the food and you're like, and that's it. Alright. Seriously, those thumbnail videos, they're the most funniest. Ladies first. Is the dog friendly? Can Kiwi have one as well? That's one.
There's a little bit of garlic in there, so.
One bite.
Should I give you a plate? Oh, that's so good. I'm gonna get you a plate.
I haven't eaten until now. It's already afternoon. I mean afternoon meaning after 12 a.m. or p.m. a.m. p.m. I think.
PM,
Because today I did a blood test.
No, AM.
And you have to be on a fasted state, so to not mix up the results. But I'm gonna release my blood results in a detailed video on my channel, Vegan, so subscribe to that as well. These are bomb, but it's hard to tell because when you're super hungry, basically
no, they're really good.
everything
so
tastes
much.
delicious.
Oh my God. So good. Alright, somebody wanted to know how to become an influencer. What are your thoughts on
I ranted on that in a recent vlog, and it's funny, I just ranted, and many people, you know, took that as a quote and put it on their Instagram, and I said that we are all influencers, maybe not on social media, but in real life. We're all influencing each other, and you're always your own influence. Think about the word, influence. You always mostly influence yourself and influence your direct environment, and maybe take it a step further and influence people on social media as well. And often most of you do, just your Facebook friends, Instagram friends, and maybe you take it a step further. That's probably the question, reaching more people to influence them. So you just do the same way as you influence your direct environment, hopefully with a positive message and that serves people, that serves you, and share your story, whatever you're into, veganism, healthy eating, conscious choices, minimalism, whatever. And you just follow your passions, the things you're interested in, pick the platforms you're passionate about, you like podcasts, pictures, Instagram, Pinterest, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, all these platforms, pick them where you're the most passionate about. I recommend multiple platforms so you don't depend on one. Diversify, and then just start creating content that is authentic and real, and then just be consistent. That is where most people fail.
You should really pick something that is like has a meaning to yourself, and not just do something because everybody does it, or you want to become an influencer just because you want to become an influencer, and it's not gonna work out that good. You should really stand behind it and do things you love, and then the rest will just come out of your passion.
Follow your heart's excitement, be passionate about it. Be passionate about being passionate. Not just do it because of expectations. If I would do that, I have stopped a long time ago. I did vlogs way then, no one were watching them, but I just kept going because it excited me. Not because I only do this because I will make a living, this about the money. Forget about all that. Follow your highest excitement and then you are unstoppable. And if your highest excitement is spreading your passions on social media, go follow them.
Somebody said Mariah Carey's new album.
Huh?
One topic is Mariah Carey's new album.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, what? I know who that is, but I don't know her new album. So
Is she even vegan though?
I don't know. A lot of stars are vegan.
So, is it worth looking into her? What is her favorite song? I might know.
Oh, I don't know her songs, but she's really famous. She did a lot of Christmas music, Christmas songs. The one, All I Want for Christmas, that's her.
I'm so bad at names of artists, especially when it comes to musicians.
But I didn't know that she's brought out a new album because her singing recently wasn't the best.
Well, we check it out or not.
Yeah, we'll see. Oh my god, this is so good.
I was so undercarb. Now the carbs kicking into my system. I actually wear a hoodie because when you're undercarb, everything becomes a bit colder, your core temperature, but carbs keep you on fire.
Here's another really interesting one. They say you're very natural while filming yourself. Any tips for camera-shy vlogging beginners? Should I start? At first I was really shy as well. I didn't want to, like, even Instagram stories was really bad. I didn't really take selfies to put on Instagram and stuff. But when you just do it and you continue to do it and just get out of your comfort zone a little bit, you just start getting used to it. Just like dancing. If you start dancing, it's hard, but if you keep doing it, it becomes a habit. So it's the same with talking to a camera or taking pictures or like being in front of the camera. So yeah, just do it all over and do it, and yeah. It's just like practice makes perfect.
Practice. And all comes back to self-love. Start with self-love, that's where it always starts. You cannot help others if you cannot help yourself. And if you're not at a state where you don't love yourself, start there. That you truly love yourself, and you deserve it. You're unique, you are who you are, and you should embrace that. Your little flaws, this and that, that's what makes you perfect, but there is no perfect state. So love yourself, embrace your mistakes. I know my English isn't perfect, but what should I do? Not do social media in English, or do the best I can and focus on improving. My videos half a year ago were like 20% less good regarding my English, but I just did it because I'm passionate and didn't take this as an excuse to not do it, but focus on improvement. So just start today and practice. The first stories I made were way before Instagram stories existed. I just did stories for myself, just recorded myself and sent it to my friend Philip when I was traveling. Like, yo, no, I'm out here doing this, and it was the worst.
It feels so weird at the beginning.
Yeah, start and improve. Don't take yourself too seriously, and don't have any expectations like you're not allowed to do mistakes, this or that. Just be you, be authentic.
And if it's for Instagram or for YouTube, you can always redo it. So if you mess it up and you're like, oh no, I don't want to publish that, just do it again and do it again until you really get it. Just how you do it.
Just start.
And there's some people who are like really comfortable, like from second one in front of the camera or in front of an audience.
Because they usually have some kind of background. Like my friend Nico, he started YouTube really recently, but he did before that for the longest time just on stage giving talks about the benefits of a plant-based diet. So it's all about practice and just start somewhere, but start. Action, that is so important, not only this and that and then you never start. No, start and over time you will improve by default.
Yeah, bring us to another topic. How do you connect with like-minded people, or how do you find like-minded people?
How should I start?
You can start.
Well, simple. First, the most important step is find out who you are truly. Don't be influenced by your environment and be a person you don't truly are. Be honest to yourself. Do you like the things you're doing, or are you pressured by your environment doing things you don't like and are surrounded by people that are not really like-minded? First, find out who you are truly, and then you can find like-minded people. And if you found that, your passion's going your way, then just follow it. And on the way, at the beginning, you might be alone, but if you just follow your way, then you find like-minded people automatically. In real life, in the gym, doing your sports, this and that, and online, social media, hashtags, vegan and your city related or whatever, and following others, getting involved in the comment section, and just find out who you are, your passions go that way. And I was, when I started that, I'm not into drinking alcohol, eating animal products, my old friends, I'm not into that anymore, I'm like on a higher vibration, vibrate higher, following my passions, turning vegan, owning less, minimalism, waking up early, doing sports, not drinking alcohol, living just with purpose. I was alone at the beginning, but I went to the gym, I did my sports, and then I met all those like-minded people on the way. But maybe in the beginning you're alone, and that's not a problem. When you're alone, you have yourself, and you should learn how to hang out with yourself. And yeah, truly find out who you are. That's why, anyways, I'm just ranting here. Now it's your turn.
Well, if you just go to the places you love. Like for me, I love to go to sports. I love to go to aerial silk and acrobatics. And just right there, you meet people who are interested in the same thing you do. So if you're interested in swimming, if you're interested in, I don't know, playing cards, something, just go to places where they do that, and then you meet people along the way. And also, if you just live your life, as Ferdinand said, they're just people who will see you and who will acknowledge you. And if you talk to people, they might think, that one's interesting, maybe spend some more time with him. And then that's just how you meet people, I guess. Just put yourself out there and your thoughts out there. It's really important.
The right environment.
Yeah. Well, for me, it's so nice to have so many vegan friends, because then you just don't have to think about anything. You're just like, hey, do you want to come over to cook? And you know it's gonna be vegan because they're vegan. So it's like really easy. And how I found them, well, it was through social media most of the time. So yeah, social media and just going to places.
Just wait for the Vegan Savage meetups I will do, and then I bring all the like-minded people together. We can connect, and my vision is bringing this on social media to the real world, finding a good place where I can build a temple where we have everything: an earth garden, a cafe, a gym, a yoga room, just mansion where people can stay, ping pong table of course, and then people just can come, hang out, all races, all ages, all genders, everything, all kinds of beings, not just human beings. Bring your dog, bring your yeah, and then we just connect, we build an environment, and this village grows into a city, and I don't know, I'm just ranting.
That would be so nice. And if you want to meet people that are like you, like us, just go to the city. That would actually be really nice. Yeah. What is your favorite vegan snack?
Corn cakes or brown rice cakes, together with nut butter or tahini, a sweet tahini, applesauce and dried apricots. But
you have that like every day, right?
I mostly now don't eat it anymore on the cake, but mix it in a bowl together with a bit of plant milk. After I ate my ice cream, I take the same bowl and mix it in there. But the best snack, of course, is always just ripe fruit.
Oh yeah, just
like
a banana.
A persimmon right now, or pomelo, banana,
Pomelo is so nice.
apple,
I love grapefruit.
kiwi. Eat your kiwi every day. So that's the snack I maybe comes most natural for me, and I check for granted. But that's for sure the thing I snack the most on per day, and you should snack the most on per day because it's so healthy.
What I love to do or to eat is, I love dried mango. It's so sweet and so sour a little bit, just perfect. And then my favorite dessert, aka snack, is just cut up apple with some dark chocolate and cashew butter. So good.
And
try it.
you put in some kind of chocolate, right? Cacao nibs or
Dark chocolate. Yeah.
Oh, you said that? Yeah, that's what she eats every day before she goes to bed, after dinner.
I haven't done it that much lately, but I had a
Okay,
phase where I did it every day.
when we lived together, she ate it every day.
I know.
There's so many great snacks. And often, is it now a snack or a meal? I don't know, like yesterday when I made my cookie dough, is a snack or it was a meal. But fruits, eat more fruit, low in calories, and also vegetables. Cherry tomatoes, cucumber, carrots, bell pepper, raw sweet potato slices.
Well, there's so many topics here. Don't know what to choose.
I'm afraid that the camera will die soon, so...
You already said, let's talk about sex.
Let's talk about it.
Well, another one said, let's talk about vegan sex. I don't know, it's just the same, I guess. There's not a big difference, right?
Well, it's completely different. When vegans have sex, I don't know, no, it's the same.
It's the same. I don't know what to say.
So maybe if you really want to know everything about sex, then we make an entire episode just about that. But then ask specific questions, yeah, because I'm really open to talk about everything. But I could talk about sex forever. Let me know if you have specific questions about it, and then we might do an entire mukbang just talking about sex.
Okay, is that one of my forehead?
Benefits?
Nee, vooroordelen.
Prejudices. Prejudices. Or stereotypes.
Yeah, stereotypes about vegans. Like, the most common stereotypes. And what do you say to people?
Don't let me get started.
Maybe vegans are skinny and unhealthy.
There's so many dumb, stupid misconceptions, stereotypes about a vegan diet. They're all false and just so easily debunked just using logic, common sense, and the best available balance of evidence.
The best one is, oh, what do you eat? Grass and twigs.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate that there's so many, that people are so misinformed. That's why the most important thing when you go vegan is to inform yourself. And I made a video about that, how to actually inform yourself, which Scorpio Mind will link up here.
But the best way to like show people that it's not like it's in their mind, just showing them by being a healthy vegan and doing sports. Like I train pretty much every day, you do pretty much too.
But both showing them that you actually do that, be healthy, but then like I do know, my blood results, wow, my blood is perfect, my vitamin B12, my vitamin D, everything is on point, my cholesterol is low as it should be, and then also the research behind that. But just meet people where they are. Yeah, some still need a little bit of time and you can just tell them like in little bits and throw it in there.
Then
just lead by example.
Yeah.
Everyone's on their own journey and on their own level, and just meet them where they are. And that's why I love social media, because I just put my content out there. If you want to consume it, and if you want to profit of it, do. If you don't, then don't. freedom is your birthright, do what you want. And you may dislike...
Really, really want.
Really, maybe you dislike my videos for now, but in the future you look back and wow. Because so many of my old friends were like, oh, what are you doing, this and that. And like my brother, for example, when I started going vegan 5 years ago, he wasn't that supportive, but now he's vegan. And it just takes everyone their own time.
It takes a little input once in a while, and maybe if you give a little input to a friend or just to someone like now, and in 5 years, because of that input, it was in their mind, they gotta turn vegan, just because it was there, and maybe they were thinking about it and stuff like that. So every little thing counts.
I don't know if my brother's completely vegan, but pretty much, but he will visit me next month and we do videos together. Nice. So then we will find out together. I cannot wait to introduce my lovely brother to you guys.
Well, this is my channel, so you gotta go to this channel.
Yeah, same people are watching.
Yeah.
Many of them.
Alright, the food is empty.
I ate most of that.
Yeah.
Did I was too crazy?
No, it's fine.
Because I know this battery is dying soon, so.
Oh, it was so nice.
Thank you so much for the food. Highly appreciate it.
Next time you're gonna bring sushi.
Yeah, for sure.
Alright, thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope we could answer some of your questions. If you have more, just leave them down there and I'm gonna make another Q&A, because there I can answer more questions in like less time. So yeah, any last words?
Never waste food. I always finish all the food or eat it on the next day. It's not only what we eat, but also don't waste food. It's the dumbest thing, and unfortunately we waste so much food. So be mindful what you buy. Will you actually eat it? Okay. And then eat it?
I'm gonna eat that. I still have some veggies there.
Alright, anyway, we ranted enough in here. Thank you so much for watching until the end. If you like our mukbangs, then let us know down below and we do more of them. And if you have specific questions, then hashtag.
Or just topics, like if you want to have one mukbang with one specific topic.
And we talk about it. Thanks for watching. Until next time, this is not my video, so you make the outro.
Well, you already did it. Thank you so much. I hope you have a really nice day, and I will see you again next time. Here, channel.